Bad news for another Real Housewife of Beverly Hills. Girl, this is getting juicy. And no, we're not talking about casting. Now we're talking about purity and things that this girl want to keep on the DL. And girl, we need to talk about it. But before we start, welcome back. I'm the Real Andy of Beverly Hills. Welcome to another piece of tea. If you are new here, welcome to the Beverly Troop, where I keep it real and I mention it all. So make sure to subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And girl, let's talk about this mess. Girl, bad news for Miss Rachel. So yes, you think that you are gonna join the Real Housewife of Beverly Hills, come back to Bravo, and skeletons will be kept in the closet? Girl, that is just not gonna happen, because everything that you do not want out there will be out there eventually. And that's something that a lot of these girls, not only in Beverly Hills, but like I think in every franchise or like every reality show, there is always people that think that they can be smarter than the fans, smarter than the viewers, smarter than the show in itself. And it's not like that. You can cover it for a couple seasons maybe, but eventually everything will come out. Why? Because there is no fandom like the Bravo fandom. Okay, we are a force. Okay, we have, I keep saying this, every single time that you join the Bravoverse, you are getting ears and eyes everywhere around the world. And it can work into your advantage if you know how to use it, but it could literally take you down to the ground if you think that you are smarter than that, right? Now, we have an influencer coming forward on TikTok alleging that allegedly Miss Rachel So is a very scary person who goes around trying to sue people who cross her. Okay, now I was like, okay, we need to really look into it, because there is a lot of people who love to send cease and desist, who love to like talk shit, all that kind of things. Well, I'm gonna tell you what this girl is saying, but we have not seen any receipts just yet. So this might be all truth or just a thirsty person on the internet trying to get attention for their own TikTok, right? For clout, basically. So this person is saying that apparently some years ago, she was threatened to be sued by Rachel for not only calling her like names or something like that, something that Rachel didn't like, but apparently she's saying that Rachel had this business, which is a subscription box, right? Membership thing, I don't know. And apparently she was not paying her vendors, and she was owning a bunch of money. And more than owning, she's almost like alleging that Rachel was like stealing from these people. Like they were trying to like tell her to pay, and she was just not paying, right? That's a very hefty accusation, I will say. Not paying vendors is very serious. Now it could be in business world, there's a couple of things. It could be like, maybe you are not satisfied. Maybe there could be like a different kind of like negotiation, So I think it's very different when it comes to vendors or when it comes to like clients. If clients were being scammed, it's a little different thing. With vendors, we need to know, why were they not really being paid? Is it because Rachel plain wanted to disappear without paying a penny, or is it because the product was defective and she was like, I'm not paying for that, and then the vendor got pissed? Or what is really going on over here, right? However, the influencer, even though she is not showing any receipts, she says that she has all the receipts, you know, and that she could potentially be putting everything out there, but she's very scared because when she brought it up the first time, Rachel So literally sent her lawyers. She said she sent her legal team. Now, I don't know if this was like, again, a cease and desist kind of like stop talking about me, or an actual you are full of shit, I'm going to sue you. But now here's where I'm questioning the influencer, because if you have the receipts to prove that your claims are truth, why are you afraid to go legal? You know, why are you afraid to getting sued if you could literally prove, like, look, here are the receipts. I am telling the truth. I am not lying about this. So that's the part that kind of like get me like all questioning, you know. I think Rachel also has a lot of like people who envy her, you know. So that could also play a part. I don't trust these random sources out of nowhere 100%, because I need to see the receipts. I need to know, what are you bringing? You know, why are you saying this and not just doing a video on TikTok? Because that could be just literally to get clout, right? Now the influencer continues in saying that the reason why Rachel focused so much into the divorce storyline this season was precisely because she didn't want this storyline to come to the light, you know, because apparently, I'm telling you kind of like the easy version, you know, but apparently there is a lot on this that it could be potentially very bad for Rachel, you know. I mean, maybe, I'm not gonna deny it, you know. I think we are in a point on the Bravo world where we cannot like put our hands on the fire for anyone unless we actually know them personally, right? So yeah, it is possible that maybe she's trying to deflect the attention from that, you know, and just talking about her marriage. But also, her marriage is a big part of who she was. I mean, she was not married for 2 years. She was married for like a very, very long time, right? And we all know that the new girlfriend is thirsty AF. So like, I'm gonna need to know if this influencer is not working with the new girlfriend as well, you know? So I don't know. I'm very much team my housewives in general, you know, like I want to believe them, right? But again, you never know. Like we say in Spanish, I'm gonna try to translate it, is like, we see faces, we never see hearts, you know. So you never know, right? But this could be potentially bad, because this could be like a really big scary storyline if Rachel is deciding to literally steal from vendors and not paying them and doing all of that. But we need a big investigation into that. We need like those vendors to come forward. We need to see invoices, we need to see emails, we need to understand what really is going on over here, you know. So anyways, let me know what you guys think on the comments below. How do you feel about Miss Rachel? And if you want to get all the tea related to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills or any of the other Bravo shows, make sure to like this video, share this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you around. See ya. Bye.